Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm Optimus Frank, and what I want to show off for you here is not exactly Galactic Odyssey Botropolis Rescue Mission that's been announced the other day, like 4 days ago. But it's just, I looked at it, I was like, hey, I have all of those bots. So what Botropolis Rescue Mission is are repaints of these Earthrise figures. And it's a combination of we have Ironworks. Of course, Ironworks doesn't change. The only thing that changes is he has a brilliant paint job going on with red and yellow, blue down here, and we have Fuser and I believe Blastmaster here that is more red and white, not black and white. I'm not sure. I don't think the NASA insignia is there. And then we have Direct Hit and Power Punch here. And they're all Autobots, including Airwave. I think this is Over Air. And this one would be, I think it's Missile Master and Moonrock, if I'm getting it right. But yeah, they're also repainted into... They're pretty much using Double Dealer's Rocket to become a part of this little combination. So what I'm going to do for this review is, because I've already done Ironworks and I've done Double Dealer, and I encourage you to go check those videos out. Yeah, drop a like, subscribe, and it'll help me out greatly. So what I want to do for this review is, and moving forward, is I want to make this an Airwave review because once again I did Ironworks and Double Dealer, and then later on I'll do the Micromasters, Power Punch, Direct Hit, Fuser, and Blast Master. So here we have Decepticon Airwave, and he looks kind of like a drone, but his head, the first thing I noticed is his head is abnormal, and he looks like a Cyclops, but really, I don't know if it's tough to see with my camera to pick up, but he actually has yellow eyes that go with the rest of his body. So yeah, there is some yellow paint there. And I guess that's its nose right there in the middle. I'm not sure what that is. He's kind of boxy. There is some detail in his chest there, and all over there's some detail. He does look like a drone. But yeah, from the G1, these Micromasters were actual battle stations, and what they do in Earthrise is they actually make them into bots, and they don't come with a Micromaster, but they are made for Micromasters to be purchased with them. So here he is. What I do like about Airwave is, I mean, his head is kind of malformed or something, kind of weird or different. It's something to get used to. But I do like this paneling here. It's this little armor on his left arm, and he does have this massive cannon on his right arm. And I mean, you may not be able to weaponize him as good as Ironworks, but what's in place of that, I think, is that Airwave here is a triple changer. He has two other modes aside from his robot mode. So yeah, here he is. He's a nice blend. Well, he has a mix of colors. He's this bright orange, this blue, and this silver and gray, and he does have tank treads. So he is a mobile air fortress or something, or a station. His articulation, he only has like one hand here, so there's no wrist articulation. He can bend at the elbow to 90 degrees. He can rotate that bicep. He has he can do that. His shoulder articulation, of course, he comes apart, is at a 360, but he really can't. It's only on that attachment there. He can only do this. He can bring his arm out, and it's the same thing here. His legs, he has no kneecaps really, but he could just bend it at a 90 degree there, and he doesn't have any thigh rotation, but he has kneecap rotation. He can rotate at the waist at 360. He's, he has pretty good rotation just about everywhere. He can super kick. He can do the splits really at a 180 degrees. That's pretty much it for his articulation. His head's on a swivel. Only thing about his head is sometimes if you're not careful, if you do this too hard, well, at least with my figure, is that the head does come in half. So I'm careful when I twist its head. It just does break apart. You can even dig your nail here and it does come apart. But, and you can see the swivel there. Yeah, but it's easy to put that together. It's just, right there. He's back now. Yeah. So you can see the inside of his head a little bit. But he has some detail here on the torso. And this little peg comes out. You know, he has a bunch of little pegs and ports for different options here. Let's take him apart. Take his arms off right here. Disconnect his cannon. His cannon comes in 2 parts here. And his other gun actually comes off. And these are identical cannons here. So there. His upper body comes off right there. His legs come off. And this is all you have to do to take him apart. Now, let's go with his first mode. The first thing I like to do is take his arm here, snap it together. And this is going to be the end. Each of his legs here come apart. Just like that. And what you could do with, once they both are apart, you pretty much want them together here. Just like that, with this facing up or facing together. Make sure they're all level. And you take the arm here and you attach them both. You do one at a time. Goes in nice and neatly. There. Now this seems a little loose, but there you've thought of everything. So what you do here is you take the other arm, put both of these pegs up, and you want to make sure these go in these little slots right here, here and there. So you want to bend this back. Put one there, plug it in. The other one right here. And then what you want to do is you want to bend them, put them in the slots. It might take a little precision, but that's it. That's all you do. That was easy. And now it's not as loose. So once you have his feet and his arms in order, you're going to put that to the side and you're going to work on the rest of his body. So first with his torso, you're going to want to take this little middle part, flip it over. And you want to peg these in. I think this is more, these tank treads remind me of Brunt's tank treads, probably a remold or they're just reusing it. And then before you do anything, you take this, you take the head, flip that over, and tilt it down, just like that. Simple transformation. And then you take this, flip it over. I believe, oh, it goes this way. These little ports go right in here, just like that. So you get this. And what you're going to do is, these little pegs here are evenly spaced with these ports, so you just connect it in just like that. And these little pegs here should go underneath to give that flush look. It snaps right in. Right there. Okay, so there you go. This is in order. All you do is you take his cannons. One is like a chimney, some kind of radar base or something. Just leave it like that. Put it here to the side. And these 2 little cannons, they can go here. And you can shoot if you want. They could be guns and stuff. So yeah, here he is in his first mode. And it looks like it's a mobile base with tank treads on the bottom. You have these little wheels here too. And, you know, when you look on the back of the box, you know, I forgot to show off the box a little bit, but yeah, one thing, I mean, you have that artwork here, you know, it's one of his modes. Then on the back you have, what I find weird about this is they suggest you use the Decepticon micromaster automobiles with it. I'm not sure. Here's the rest of the box, so you see. And his cannon is on the right, but I mean, I guess you could put his shoulder cannon. He has one on the shoulder. So I mean, you can put it in however you want it, but I just find odd that it recommends you have cars there. I think having these 2 micromasters there makes more sense to me. It looks like a runway for aircraft, not so much a car. But yeah, that's just me. I mean, you guys can do what you will with it. I just prefer having aircrafts on there with it. So on to the next mode. So his next mode is a variation of this. It is kind of like a runway for aircraft, and this is the mode that you see him in Botropolis with. So the first thing you want to do is take apart this arm here, take the bottom piece off right here, just like that. You want to bend this out, you know. Good to be careful with these because this plastic can snap, especially after a good while of using it. So this comes out, put it to the side. You can attach the legs just like that. And you can leave that as is. What you're going to want to do is take his legs, put them together just like that. And these little ports can go right in just like that. And here's a variation of his previous, of the previous mode I just showed you, but that's pretty much it. Oh, wait, you gotta hide these. So you can, directions recommend you just tuck them away here, one there, and one here with these little ports, right? I think right here would be best. I'm not sure which way. Oh, there we go, that's better. Right here, you're gonna tuck them away there, and here you have a longer strip for them to run off of. So, yeah. I also want to point out that in this mode, when I compare it to the G1, I consider this mode a transformation because, like the G1 just had that articulation in that mode where the roads could bend out, and this one, in this version of Earthrise Airwave, the roads have to be taken apart or reconfigured. You have to take the legs apart, then put them back together. I consider that a transformation, not so much an articulation. What I also like about the G1, and they also included the Botropolis version of this Airwave, is that window to the left side. It looks like a sticker in the G1, but they gave it a blue paint job in the Botropolis, and I think it makes this mode pop. Airwave being disassembled, it looks like a crime scene here, but we're going to transform it into his fourth and final mode. Like the first mode that we looked at, you want to make sure that this is attached to the follow. This is the legs are attached to the arm again, like this, and then just like that. So they go together, similar to this, and you keep it upside down, just like that. And you're going to take these little these feet and fold them back, and they're going to be up like this. And then what you're going to want to do is you take the bottom torso, and as is, you want to put these ports right here and these pegs right there. So once again, these ports go right inside here and these pegs. And what you're going to want to do now is you're going to want to detach the leg part. So this part of the leg becomes this comes attached, and you're going to put them back in a second. So this is separate. And what you're going to want to do is you take this apart, this upper torso here, and you're going to want to attach it right here. It comes with these little connectors here, so it goes in right here just like that. And yeah, Airwave is complex, definitely, you know, but I think they felt the need to pay homage to the G1 Airwave and somehow make this mode possible. So what you're going to do, your next step is you take this piece and you're going to attach it right here, just like that. And yes, this is supposed to be a battle station, not an Airwave station of sorts, but it's more of a battle station. Definitely made for offense or whatever you want to call it. So the last piece for most of it is this piece, and it attaches to the back right here. You bring this down here, this little port here that's right in the middle of his chest, and it goes into here, I believe. So it goes there, just like this. Kind of looks like the motor of a boat. So yeah, like what you steer with when you're on a small little fishing boat here. So make sure this goes in like that, and I believe this will go in similar to this. Let me check if I have it right. I think so. So more or less it goes just like this right here. I'm not sure what the back is doing there, but it is what it is. I think it twists. Not really stable there, but I'll leave it like that, okay? And let me know if I did it wrong in the comments. But more or less it's like that. Now, the last part, you take these guns here, and I believe this goes in here like that. So you have two cannons there, and this little part goes right in the hand right here. So you get this little thing here. It's supposed to open and close. Now, this monstrosity does look unsightly, but I remember the G1, and you can even look at it and see what it's a better picture of what it should be, because those stations, those G1 stations, did transform into something else. But what they wanted to recreate here was sort of like a bunker, an attack bunker where the micromaster would fit in here. Here's Nock from my Spy Patrol review, and yeah, he's not as bulky, so I think he'll fit in fairly okay. So yeah, he's supposed to get in there like that, and a place to sit, and it's supposed to be like that. No wheels, no nothing. It's supposed to stay stationary, and if you'd like, you can put in some blast effect there. So this is what Airwave looks like, decorated with some blast effect. And you know, I think he looks great with Wing Thing, because they have the same bright orange / yellow, this pumpkin yellow. And you know, if you want to coordinate Airwave, you know, I recommend Wing Thing if you got him. So yeah, this is his final, his last alternate mode for this review. Let me turn him back into his robot mode and bring it full circle. So let me just disconnect everything. And that's super simple to do. Get out of here and Nock. And let's put these guys to the side. And let's put this back the way it was here. This one goes right here like that. And you can take his leg, you collapse it back in, just like this. And it goes into the peg right there. This one goes in just like that, and you have his legs, bring his ankle back in. There he's using the outside, leg 1, leg 2. Then you take his torso, split this open, bring this crotch piece there, and you just plug it in here. 1, 2. It's kind of like you're putting together Voltron, isn't it? So, oh, that came off, the swivel came off, so sometimes that happens. So, get it back on. There. Okay, twist it back. And let's work on his torso now. The head comes out, turn it around, and it'll go right here. This is his right hand. Go on. This is his weapon arm. So you want to attach this here, just like. Now I'm confused. You know what? Nope, his elbow bends there, so it should more or less go like, I believe, oh, this faces outwards. So, oh, no, wait. Yeah, this is the way it goes. Here's one, elbow goes there. These go together, just like that. Plug it in right there, just like this. And like the box had it, you can take this and attach it here on his side, and he has his hand open for other action. Here it is, an open arm there. And here is Airwave put together. Thanks for watching me review this Earthrise War for Cybertron Trilogy Quadruple Changer Airwave. And I do intend to review the other components of the Botropolis Rescue Mission that's going to come out in the near future. So my final thoughts on Airwave is I like the micromaster concept. You know, I've always liked it since I was a kid. You know, it was just awesome. It's as if Hot Wheels and Transformers had a baby, and you get this, you know. And micromasters are kind of like Hot Wheels with personality, really. I think it's just how I see them. And you know, the downside, what I don't like right now currently, is that you only have like 2 molds here. You have Ironworks and you have Airwave here. I wish they had, I mean, Hot House and Grease Pit are remolds of these 2. So, I mean, I don't think I want to get them. I probably might. I don't know if they're super cheap. But, yeah, I'd like to see different molds. I mean, I think it would just add on to the city. And I think you have so many fans out there that want to build their cities. I've seen pictures on social media and stuff. So, yeah, I do want to build my city eventually or something, just to perhaps, I don't know. I am a grown man. I don't know. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I won't. If it's cheap, I'll do it. You know, Optimus cheap ass. You know what I mean? So once again, this has been my review of Airwave, and I do intend in the near future to review these micromasters. If I can remember the names. Don't forget, check out my reviews of Double Dealer and Ironworks. I had fun making them, so I hope you have fun viewing them. And if you like the content on this channel, and if you like what you saw here, drop a like. It would help me out greatly. Subscribe, and ring that bell for future notifications. Once again, I'm Optimus Frank. Thanks for watching. And until next time, till all are one.